Hey ghosts and ghouls, we're back at the collector's table. It's still October, it's still the fall of 2022, and we're going over scary things at the collector's table. Today, it's Jada Toys, Universal Monsters, Dracula from the classic 1931 film of the same name. I want to drink your blood. And I wanted to get this thing out of the box and join my Frankenstein Universal's monster that I've already unboxed for the channel. Let's get Dracula from 1931's Dracula out of the box. I am that 80s nostalgic toy guy. Welcome back to the collector's table.
Welcome back.
We got the scary figures adorning the collector's table. I've got the scary shirt on and we got the scary figure in our hand. And we're going to get this Dracula figure out of the box. We need to spookify this room a little bit more. This figure right here is based off the 1931 Dracula film where we saw the Transylvanian vampire Count Dracula.
I am Dracula.
That 1931 film was based off the writings of Bram Stoker, who wrote the famous Dracula novel. And there have been many Dracula films to follow, but this classic black and white 1931 film was absolutely awesome, and I'm so happy that Jada Toys has brought these Universal monsters back to life.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
There are 4 figures in the set. We've already went over Frankenstein. We're getting ready to go over Dracula here. These figures are anywhere between 6 and 7 inches tall, and they bring an awesome air of horror to your hobby room. Alright, let's go over the gruesome details of the box and get this Dracula figure out of his crypt. I mean, let's unbox this Dracula figure. For one of these little small pieces, it really is some pretty cool box art here. You got that awesome dark dreariness of that black, and then you have the Universal Monsters logos all over here. You have some of the Jada Toys logos on the very back. And then on the very back, you have all 4 of the figures that are in this set. I have all 4 of them. This will make 2 figures that I've gone over of those 4. We're going to go over the other 2. We see that awesome open face box in Dracula. We see the Dracula logo, the Universal Monsters logo. On the side there, we see the Count Dracula. And then there's a few of his friends right there. On the top, we have more of the Universal Monsters logo. As if that barcode were the light. We're going to shield our eyes from that barcode, from the memory of what we paid to buy this figure. Alright, enough of the shenanigans. Let's get this Dracula figure out of the box.
I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
You mean shenanigans?
Oh. We open up that box to find that not only do we have Dracula, but we have Dracula and 2 head sculpts and some of those famous, or dare I say, infamous accessories. Let's go ahead and get Dracula, his extra head sculpt, and those accessories out of the box, and let's just go over them really quickly. Ghosts and ghouls, there that Count Dracula figure is, in the image of 1931's Count Dracula, played by Bela Lugosi. And as you can see down here at the foot of the Count Dracula, you see this extra head sculpt, and look at all those accessories. Now let's go over the figure. This thing is about 6 inches tall. He comes with an awesome fabric cape with 2 colors. We got that red and we got that dark black on the back there. He comes with this awesome head sculpt with his mouth closed, and then a second head sculpt with those vampire fangs sticking out, which you will see in awesome detail at the end of this unboxing and review video with the close-up video. When you pop this head sculpt off, you can take this cape off, but who the heck would take the cape off Count Dracula? I certainly am not. Let's take this head sculpt off and put that fanged head sculpt on. Just pop that head off, pop that fang head on, and there we go. He is ready to feed. We pull that cape back to find that film-accurate attire there. Look at all that stuff. This is actually nice detail for the price point of this figure. It's actually not all that expensive, and you can still pick up some. I will have a link or 2 in the description section so that you can go ahead and go find one for yourself to unbox for yourself and have for yourself. Some of the clothing on here is movable. It's a little bit softer plastic, but you cannot remove it.
Don't even try.
He has awesome movement here at the upper arm, the elbow, the wrist. He has 2 sets of hands. He has some movement here at his waist, his knees, and down here by his feet. He has got more than 15 points of articulation. That's absolutely amazing for this small little figure. Now, let's go over the accessories before I bid you adieu. All right. What Dracula figure wouldn't be complete without a bat accessory? Check this out in the close-up video. We have this awesome extra sets of hands, and it actually is of Dracula with his hands out like this, coming towards his victim. Dracula's right hand that he has on there actually is like in a pinched sort of way, so he could take this cloth cape, put it in his hands, and shield his eyes. Just like that, recreating that awesome scene from the film, the 1931 Dracula film.
Indeed.
And if you've ever watched 1931's Dracula, like I have, then you'll recognize this awesome candle holder and candle. Now, if you haven't watched 1931's Dracula, you're missing out. Those classic awesome horror films are just so amazing. Are they in black and white? Yes. Are they grainy? Yes. Are they not 4K? Of course not. But that's not the technology back then, but that doesn't mean that these films aren't worth revisiting and rewatching. They are actually pretty darn good. Go check out these classic, awesome horror films. There are tons to choose from. Dracula is just one of the best. And this accessory is awesome, and I'm happy that it's with him, and you can actually put this in his hand. We'll set it over his hand like this.
I bid you welcome.
We'll set this awesome Dracula piece down like that, and we thank Jada Toys very much for making such an awesome homage to one of our classic horror films. Millions of horror fans out there like you and like myself, we're so happy that Jada Toys and other action figure collectible toy creators are bringing back these classic, awesome horror figures for us to collect and for us who appreciate them to have them in their collection. Jada Toys did an amazing job with these figures. I can't wait to unbox the other 2 figures that are left in this 4-figure set. I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out the Frankenstein video. Hit like on this video. Hit subscribe on this video if you haven't subscribed to the channel. And go ahead and hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on those other Universal Monsters unboxings. Not only by Jada Toys, but by other toy creators. As always, hit me up in the comment section if there's anything you'd like to see unboxed on the table, or any kind of video you'd like me to do. Go ahead and let me know in the comment section. I'll see if I can make it happen. Until next time, I am that 80s nostalgic toy guy. Thank you all for joining me at the collector's table. I look forward to getting back to the collector's table to unbox something awesome, something cool, something old, or something new, or something spooky like this. The Count said there was too much light in the collector's room. He asked that we politely shut off the lights before we bid you adieu. I didn't want him to drink my blood, so I obliged. The Count Dracula and I will see you back at the collector's table real soon. Now that was fun, wasn't it? Now go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the fun on the channel. We'll see you again real soon.